I'm Angel Shaver, Stampin Up Independent Demonstrator from Kansas, and it tells me I'm in the right place right now, so I'm going to get started crafting whether or not I can find you on the computer. I'm going to try to find you to make sure you can see what I'm doing. And I found you. Okay, I can tell that it's in this area right here. So even if my computer dies, I know that you can see this. We have a piece of evening evergreen cardstock cut in half vertically to make a piece of 4 1/4 by 11 cardstock, and you fold it in half, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I also have cut a piece of the festive foil specialty paper, 4 by 5 1/4. And a piece of basic white for the inside, that same size. Then I have a piece of Lights Glow Designer Series paper cut at 3 by 4. And I finally have a couple more little 1/2 inch by 4 strips that we're going to use on the inside of the card later. And I have fuzzy cut a tree out of one of the pieces of the Lights Glow Designer Series paper. And then I have some scraps of basic black. What we're going to start with is just putting some things together. Gonna glue the festive foils paper on our card front. And then we are going to glue down this piece of Designer Series paper. Right over here in the corner, along the edge of the festive foils. Now the tree will go on here as well. And we're going to put it along the edge because this is from the edge of a piece of paper. So there is the cutoff. And I want to add some dimensionals. My dimensionals are a mess over here. Going to add some dimensionals so we can get that popped up a bit. Stick that on there. And then I am cutting a piece of the black glitter washi tape to put underneath our black and gold Designer Series paper. along the edge. And I'm cutting it because I want a very crisp edge. It does tear really well, but I want a crisp edge on that. Okay. So here we have our card front so far, and now we're going to do some stamping. We will be doing some heat embossing on a piece of black cardstock. And I meant to bring my marker down and not color the little treat basket. Well, I didn't, but so we'll see if my paintbrush can just brush some of that off here. Okay. So there I have used my embossing buddy to decrease the static. And I'm going to stamp my princess with Versamark. I'm using gold. I'm using gold embossing powder. Pouring it over the princess. See what I can do with my paintbrush. Because there is some extra embossing powder I got down here that I don't want. I think I'm gonna get rid of that treat basket as well. Set all that aside to take care of here a minute. Grab my heat gun. I'm going to pick this up before I start using the heat gun. Where you can see this. There she is, our fairy princess. And some of this may just be fairy dust that's stuck on there. That's what we'll call it. I'm going to clean up my embossing powder. And then we're going to get out the cut and the mini cut and emboss machine and cut a circle. Using the chamois to clean off our stamp. Put her back. And then I'm going to get out the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And we're going to set this up to cut out a circle. Pick which circle I am choosing. I think this might be the one. Yes. Here we go. Alright, now we have our circle with our Christmas fairy, and I'm going to finish the stamping on this, the inside of this card, using Evening Evergreen maybe, and Soft Succulent. All right. I'm going to need a bigger stamp block for this tree, which I did not prepare. So I don't know if you can see this, but you can watch me figure out how to put the backing on the cling stamps. So there is the stamp. Here is its backing. And these are all hooked up so that the protective paper is in half. So it's easy to take off. And then you line up your stamp, press it down, and it has picked up the cling. I hope the E-block is the right size, because that's the biggest I have down here. And it is perfect. Now we're going to ink it up in soft succulent. And stamp it in the corner of the inside of the card. And I dropped it on my card front or inside, so that's why it has two sides. We just flip it over and do it again. Now I'm going to stamp a sentiment on the inside with Evening Evergreen. I'm choosing the sentiment from the Brightest Glow stamp set. This one says, hoping your Christmas shines bright with the love of family and friends. And then I have a couple of the black with gold stars strips. So I'm looking to see if I'm going to use either one of those. Maybe both. I think both. One at the top and one toward the bottom. Then we will glue this in and finally get that fairy princess circle on the front of the card. Use dimensionals again. Put about 3. Really, with dimensionals, you can use however many you want. Cut them in half. They have many dimensionals, whatever suits you. Alright, now I'm going to take my fairy princess with her fairy dust, stick her down in the corner, and there we have our Christmas card using the Scary Cute stamp set. There's the front, and there's the inside. And don't forget, if you're in the Wichita, Kansas area this weekend, stop by here after downtown on Sunday afternoon for a pop-up shop with Kansas disabled artists. There will be lots and lots of different kind of art there. I will have some of my paper art, and I hope to see you there. And then also, if you want to join Stampin' Up and be a part of my team, October is a perfect time to do it. There is a Starter Plus promotion going on right now where you get an extra $30 of product added to your starter kit of your choice. So $155 worth of things added to your starter kit that you want for only $99 plus tax. If you're interested, let me know. I'd be happy to talk to you more about it. And I will see you next Thursday as we make our 4th card with the Scary Cute featured stamp set for October.